It's C-Doc again.
Yes, indeedy. What's up, everybody? Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Right on the dot. Welcome to another episode of It's C-Doc again. I'm your host, C-Doc, the president of Spit Slam Record Label Group, producer, show host, yada yada. But you know I don't do it alone. So please welcome my first co-host, cohort. Backward's in the house. What up? The man whose Instagram channel you should follow, the Culture Clip King. Sorry. Saw what the wife posted. Okay, the Culture Clip King, Ultramax 7.
I saw that too. Oh, boy, it's crazy.
Shit.
Boy, it's crazy.
Yeah, thanks for that one, Mr. Snyder. Thank you.
Yeah, right, yo, she was right on time.
Yep.
What's happening, brother?
What's up, man? How are you?
I know exactly what's happening. That damn shirt you got on. That is That is
had the Rebel World Ultimate tonight.
Yeah. World Ultimate.
World Ultimate.
Love that album.
Yeah, man. So dope. Yeah.
Oh, he said, wait, Stud Muffin and Flatbread was Ultramax food day. I would be called Trisket. Ultra Trisket 7.
Ultra Trisket 7. There you go. That's yeah.
Little inside joke with the crew.
Yeah, exactly. Little post-show humor, if you will.
Yeah.
Whew. Oh boy. Yeah. Man. All right. Right off the rails at the beginning with that one.
There you go.
Yep. There you go.
Mara started it. She started it.
I know. Oh god, that's funny. What's going on with you, Ultramag? What's new? Anything?
Man, really not too much. Well, you know, we had we had somebody else pass, Fox from MOP, you know, just to get into that, you know.
Yeah. So
it was crazy. I was watching MOP on Drink Champs.
Yeah.
And then like you know, Nori had asked them, you know, what's up with Fox, and you know, Billy Danz was getting into a little something, but yeah, we lost another one, man. This is crazy.
Yeah. Really sad. Oh, Flatline has to restart his laptop. All good.
Oh.
So he'll be here.
Cracker. It's a cracker. If they only knew. If they only knew.
They only knew.
Oh, man.
It's a post-show ritual now. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers. Yep.
Oh,
well, what? Yeah, as we're waiting for Flatline.
I mean, I got a little hip hop shirt. You know who that is?
Big L. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Word up. I was gonna say something about that. No, out of here. Okay. Great start to the show.
It is.
Well, we're waiting for Flatline. Our guest is here. We'll just bring him on. Flatline can jump in. You know. Yeah. Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show a legendary hip hop MC. You know him from the song Johnny the Fox. Ladies and gentlemen, Tricky T.
Yo.
What's happening, brother?
Thanks for having me, man. How you guys doing?
Doing well, sir. How are you tonight?
Magnificent, man. I'm great, man. I'm all right.
Now you told me before the show started that you have something going on, because I like to start with what people have going on, you know, right now.
Yeah. So right now, under my name E Papers, I'm one of the hottest promoters in New York City. So I do a lot of functions here in the Bronx and Manhattan. So as of right now, as we speak, I have I'm up in Co-op City in the Bronx. I'm in my car, but tonight I had DJ Juicy from Hot 97. He's on the ones and twos right now as we speak, and you know, I had to pop out for a minute because my partner takes care of a lot of stuff. So I said I got to take care of this because this is very important. So I'm here, y'all.
We appreciate that. How long have you been doing promoting?
I've been promoting since 1999.
Wow.
Yeah.
Word up.
I built the foundation at 1999. I was one of the first promoters at the legendary Lenox Lounge in Harlem. I started doing parties there, and then it escalated to a bigger following and to where I am right now. So we'll go into like the promoting thing a little bit later.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, we can get back to the past and all that other stuff. I'm here.
Yeah. So tell us about where you grew up.
So I'm born and raised in Edenwald Projects in the Bronx, New York. Okay.
Yeah.
I used to live on the south side of Edenwald, and on the north side of Edenwald was Grand Mixer DXT. I formulated a group called Devastating Four, Love Squig and the Devastating Four, which was called the CB Crew. And what we did was, at the time, we actually took our talents to Mount Vernon. So all the people that was under us watch us do our thing, like Heavy D, CL Smooth, all the cats from Mount Vernon, Eddie F. I'm very, very, very close with Jeff Red, the R&B singer. His cousin. We all went to Westchester Community College together.
Okay.
And we wound up, just being good friends, man.
Word.
Yep.
Real quick, we're gonna bring in our other co-host from Rap Station, Hip Hop Gods, ladies and gentlemen, Flatline.
Flatline.
Apologies for the lateness.
It's all good.
Difficulties.
It's all good.
What's going on, fella?
But salute Tricky T, man.
That's the one.
Thank you for
Let me give you a history. Before we get into like the beginning of my songs, that album cover behind me was the Jacob Javits Center when it was first built in New York City. Number two, I could have been the first endorser of Starter. Yeah, because that outfit is a Starter outfit, which I have a Yankee cap on. But for some reason, I couldn't get the endorsement. At the time, I think Starter wasn't really into hip hop, and that was 1986.
Yeah.
But I had tried to get all my people from the label to say, listen, get them to get me to be an endorser of that Starter of the Starter company at the time. But neither here or there, here I am, man. Here I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're going up close proximity with DXT, and hip hop starts jumping off. What tell us about your experience like in those early days.
So back in the early days, we up at Edenwald Projects where I was born and raised. I was just a kid from Edenwald, and I happened to be influenced by a particular group called the Brothers Disco, which was DJ Breakout, Baron, and the Funky Four. Okay? They used to perform behind my building in the center, and I used to go all the time. So I used to tell Breakout, I say, yo, Breakout, now I want to get involved, man. He says, okay, you want to get involved? I'm going to put you as a staff member. So I used to carry crates. We used to go to the parties, and you know, I felt a little bit more than what it was. I said, well, I don't think I should be a staff member. I wind up joining another crew called the TNT Disco. You guys are with me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I wind up joining that crew. Breakout, the Brothers Disco found out that I was involved with that crew, and they fired me.
Oh, so
So
you didn't quit. You just kind of like went on this. Okay.
yeah, I kind of got fired. So so with that being said, I wind up doing that crew for a minute, but then I said to myself that I want to join. I want to have my own crew. So I wind up getting with my boy Love Squig. And we wind up devising this whole group called Love Squig and the Devastating Four. Now the Devastating Four consists of me, Tricky T, Malibu, Harry O, Robski. Those were the four MCs. Love Squig was the DJ. If you do a little history on Malibu, we were all affiliated with the Zulu Nation at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Malibu wound up doing some stuff with UB40, went on tour with Bambaataa, and I wind up going solo.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So how long did that crew last?
From 1978 to 1980.
Okay. Okay. And you guys were gigging a lot?
Yeah, we were doing a lot of gigs at the T Connection, in Mount Vernon, Remington Boys Club, in New Rochelle, where Brand Nubian's from, Connecticut. We did a lot of shows in the Westchester area before somebody caught a whiff of what we were doing and how we were buzzing. Who is I consider my uncle, which is DJ Kool Herc.
Oh,
wow.
Now Kool Herc caught a taste of us, and he said, "Look, I want you guys to come to the T Connection, which is a historical spot in the BX."
Yeah.
And we wound up doing some gigs there with the Fantastic Five, and like I said, the rest is history, man.
we just had Kevin Kev Rockwell on last week.
Kevin Kev Rockwell, he knows who I am.
Yep.
Word.
Yes.
Okay, so you go solo, and what you started? Because you went solo in 80, 81.
I went solo. So let me give you some more history. So,
okay,
1981, I graduated from high school, from Lehman High School. Okay. 1981, 82, I wind up. So let me retract. Okay. So Robski and Harry O was 2 years ahead of me in Malibu. So they wind up going to Texas Southern University, and me and Malibu were still in our junior year, senior year in high school. So in my senior year of high school, when they went to Texas Southern University, I wind up formulating a group called Just Four. Now, for those if you guys don't know about Just Four MCs, this was on Grand Groove Records.
Yeah.
We did Girls of the World and Jam to Remember. Girls of the World was a beat off of the Tom Tom Club.
Right.
And Jam to Remember was a simulation of Shalimar.
Okay.
So we wound up doing that. And that group consists of me, Tricky T, JC, CC, and Little J. Now, if you know about JC, he used to be the DJ for Kool Herc. So JC used to rap. And if you go back and go back to Grand Groove and Just Four, you're gonna say, "Holy shit, we didn't even know about that."
Yeah.
So it's a lot of history with me, man.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So moving forward. About 1985, 84, 85, I get a call from Africa Bambaataa, and he said to me, he said, "Yo, Tricky, are you interested in going to Wisconsin to do a show?" I said, "Yeah, yeah, why not?" So it was me, DJ Africa Islam. It was some break dancers and some graffiti guys. It was a whole correlation of a whole hip hop thing at the University of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Wow.
Now we went out there with these two guys. One guy is Vito Bruno, and the other guy is Roman Ricardo. These guys used to run the Roxy in New York City. Roman Ricardo happened to take a liking of what I was doing because at the time when I went out there, I didn't have no records.
Right.
I did. Well, no, I didn't have records at the time. I did, but I was with the group. But I didn't have no records. I just had rhymes, and I just knew how to hype the crowd and do what I had to do, whatever. He happened to like it, and then he says, "Hey, Tricky, look, I have a guy that might be interested in signing you." And I said, "Well, who?" I'm thinking automatically. I said, "Oh shit, I hope it's Russell Simmons." He says, "Nah, this guy named is Will Sakharov. He's the president of Sleeping Bag Records."
Right.
He says, "What I want you to do, Tricky, is go in the studio. I want you to do a couple of demos, and then we're going to submit it to him." So I said, "Fine." So I went in the studio first without Easy Earl. I went in the studio with Mantronic, Curtis.
Yeah.
And we wound up doing Johnny the Fox, but it wasn't to my expectation. And we was in the studio for about damn near like maybe 10 hours.
Wow.
And I told Curtis, I said, "Nah, this ain't it. I said, listen, what I want is I need a go-go beat. I like go-go. So I want go-go beat." And he said, "Okay, fine." So at the time, I think he had just bought the 808. So I'm one of the originators rapping over the 808 drum pattern.
Yeah.
So he wound up doing the drum thing, and then I had my man Easy Earl. I said, "Earl, listen to this beat." I said, "What do you think about this?" He says, "I got something for it." He went in, he got me Thin Lizzy.
Yeah.
And he got me the beat that's under the Johnny the Fox. It's called I don't even know the name of it. It goes wham, wham.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he wound up structuring the wham with the Johnny the Fox over my vocals, and Johnny the Fox became history.
Yeah.
That's how that's going.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you meet Curtis originally?
So through Roman Ricardo. Roman Ricardo introduced me to Will Sakharov from the label, the president of Sleeping Bag Records. And with that being said, Will Sakharov, he said to me, "Tricky, I need you to work with Curtis." He didn't call him that at the time. Like back in '85, it was Curtis.
Yeah.
I said, okay. So I was familiar with Fresh is the Word. And I said, "Oh shit." I said, "He did Fresh is the Word?" I said, "Oh my God." I said, "I know my shit's gonna be crazy." So we wound up doing, like I said, we did a beat. The first beat he did, I wasn't really feeling it. But then when I told him, I said, "Look," he said, "Well, Tricky, what you want to do?" I said, "I want the go-go sound with a snare and something up tempo." He said, "Okay." So we wound up doing that. I said, "That's what I want." And then when I brought it to Earl said, "I got the records for that." And that's how Johnny the Fox actually came about.
So dope.
That's so your song. It really is probably the second song that Mantronics did, right? Because Fresh is the Word.
So he was in. Let me put it to you this way. Mantronics was very busy back in '85 because he was dealing with me. He was dealing with Just Ice.
Mm-hmm.
He was actually doing Just Ice album.
Okay.
and he was dealing with me. And there was some other groups that I don't know if he actually did, but I know for a fact that me and Just Ice were actually like the main priority at the time doing that single.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Gotcha. So when that single dropped, and now you're kind of established as a solo artist, were you out touring as a solo artist?
So yeah, I was doing a lot of shows on the East Coast at the time.
Mm-hmm.
My record was very popular in LA, WDA. A lot of radio stations picked my song up, man. I didn't have actual manager at the time, or evidently, but we had promotional people that worked for Sleeping Bag that was actually trying to get me out to LA.
Yeah.
At the time, but I did a lot of touring. I did a lot of shows on the East Coast, basically.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that record, I'm telling you, because I grew up 15 minutes from Philly, so Lady B used to run. Lady B used to run that. Power 99, WDAS, like that was a big hit in Philly.
DAS was Disco Butter.
Yeah, Butter. Yep. Yes. Yep. Mimi Brown Butter. Yep. Yep. All the time.
Philly, like I don't know, like maybe every other month I was in Philly. In fact, one time I was in Philly, I had a show and LL just came out with the with his joint, Rock the Bells. Mm-hmm. But of course, with the financial or the whole Def Jam machine, they were focused on LL, and of course, my record was played and everything. But I did what I had to do. I was there.
Right. Yeah. We heard it. Trust me.
Now, so for your two solo singles, you worked with two of my favorite producers, Curtis Mantronic, and then you got to work with Sam Sever.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
So that's how that came about. So Sam Sever was a protege to Curtis, and Sam Sever he used to be in the record label all the time. We talked and this and that, and he used to play us. Used to play me a lot of beats. And can you guys give me 1 minute?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. 1 minute.
Sure. We'll take a quick commercial break.
Talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Sam Sever
Productions.
Here come the drums. Here come the drums.
That joint is ridiculous.
What a monster. What a monster.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and what was up with see, I gotta ask him about Sleeping Bag and all that.
Yeah. Yes.
Will Sokolov.
We need to know.
Ron Resnick, Juggy Gales. I need answers. I need answers.
While we're waiting for him to come back. Oh, yep, here we go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. One of my earpieces fell out, man, and I had to recoup it. Okay.
All good.
Okay.
So
all right, let's go.
So second single, Leave It to the Drums. I've Got It Good.
Yes.
Yeah, so you start to work with Sam. Yeah, you're talking to Sam.
Sam's a man.
Yeah.
So Sam Sever, hungry producer, young. I felt it was for me, even though I'm a new artist, but I always like newer things. I like to. I get it with Mantronics, right? But I know that he was more repetitive with a lot of the same stuff that he did. But Sam brought something to the table that I actually liked, man, which was his creativity. And I told Will Sakharov, president of Sleeping Bag Records, I said, look, if we're gonna do the second single, I want to do it with Sam Sever. So I don't know if Curtis kind of took. I don't know if Curtis was a little heated behind it, but it's all business.
Yeah.
And I need the best for my career. So yeah, we went in and we did Leave It to the Drums, and I got it good, man. Yes. And when we did Leave It to the Drums, I used to watch this show when I was young. It was called Rowan and Martin. Anybody understand that?
Yeah.
Laughing.
Yeah.
They used to have a segment where the guy used to come and say, "What? Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge." I said, well, fuck it. I'm going to do it like this. Here come the drums. Here come the drums. Everybody. Here come the drums. Here come the drums. And then I used to go into it. So we did that, and we had fun with it, man. We had fun doing that song. And it was incredible. I got it good. I told Sam, I said, Sam, go out your element. I need something crazy for the clubs. I just need you to boom bap it the way you need to boom bap it. And God knows he boom bapped it on that. And I'm it's sad that nobody, I mean, a lot of DJs still play it, but that track is the most powerful fucking track that I've ever did, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And the concept of I Got It Good came with me just being involved with stuff that was good in my life at the time. So I just said, let me just come up with something, with Tricky T. When you hear it, you say, I got it good. It means I got it good, man. I had it good. I was fucking 23 years old at the time. And that's just the way life was, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Was there anything that you worked on with Sam that didn't see the light of day with any other tracks?
No. Actually, I wind up years later. I wind up hooking up with this producer from Norway. His name is The White Shadow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to The White Shadow. Yeah.
Yes, he actually at the time in the '90s won this big DJ contest in New York City, man. And he fucking blew everybody away, and he happened to gravitate toward what I met him through another lady. I forgot her name, but she hooked me up with him, and she's like, "I need you guys to get in the studio." So we wound up doing this song called shit, what's the name of the song, man? It'll come back to me. But recently, it's just been released in Europe. Recently, the song that I did with him. Oh, it's called "Who's in Town." So if you guys look it up, it's called "Who's in Town." So I wound up doing that song with The White Shadow, and this recently he just did a remix for me for this thing that I'm doing for Van Silk and Neuro. I think his name is Neuro.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of a K-Slave project called Spit and Quit, which will be dropping the 8th. So look for that, and you're gonna see my video on there.
Yep.
And I did a 60-second joint on there, but he did the actual remix, and I'll send you guys the remix to that.
Yeah, we're gonna be putting the video out here on Channel 0 on Thursday. So.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful. So I'm in volume 1, which is with the class of Ice-T, Tretch, Razkaz, and a few other cats.
Yeah.
Maybe 46 other cats.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yep. Yeah. So that's what it is right now. Mm-hmm.
Word. Okay. All right. So you got 2 singles out on Sleeping Bag. What happened?
So I was asked by the brother from Cold Chillin'. What's his name, man? Oh God. Forgive me, man. Forgive me.
Oh, Tyrone Fly Time?
Tyrone Williams.
Yeah.
Fly Time.
Yeah.
He asked me, will I be interested in signing with Cold Chillin'? And I told him that I was kind of loyal with Sleeping Bag, because the reason why I say that is because I knew Cold Chillin had an abundance of MCs on their label.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be put on the shelf.
Right.
And being that I'm at Sleeping Bag, I said I can hold my own. So, I went through it with Will Sakharov. I went through it with Ron Resnick, and of course my man Juggy Giles.
I told y'all.
Just signed the checks. Here's a funny story, man. I used to go up the Sleeping Bag. Now, mind you, man, I'm 22, 23 years old, right? So I'm like, okay, I got a little advance, this and that. The advance eventually runs out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Will, man, flip me another $500, $600. And by the way, order some Chinese food, because I used to love the Chinese food in the Midtown in Manhattan. They used to have great Chinese food, so I'll be up there hanging out. Hey, I should see the look on Will's face. He's go back in the other room. He used to talk to Chunky Giles. Boom, Chunky Giles write the check. Boom, gives me the check, the advance. Of course, it's all advanced, but it was just a funny moment, man. Yeah, several times. Yes, sir.
Real quick, we have a special guest host who just dropped in. I said,
hold on. I gotta come back out. Come back in. I can't hear you.
Okay.
Hold up.
Yeah, he was having trouble with it. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Mr. Chuck D.
Oh, hey, Chuck.
Man, it was a heck of a week last week, but started a new week.
You're starting a new week. Yep.
You got the legend. I'm gonna be on and off. I'm just saluting the legend, man.
Yeah, he'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Hearing those stories, those sleeping bag stories, man, are very special. You got to ask him how Just Dice handled it.
He probably tore that place apart.
Right.
Probably.
All right, I'm back.
All right, there he is.
Yeah.
Ricky T, the legend. What's up, bro?
Yo, is that Chuck D?
It is.
What up, bro?
Yo, salute, my brother. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. Seeing you. I'm on here for a minute, man. Just saluting the legend, man. And when you was out for just a second, we was talking about like, I wonder how Just Dice did it, man. Being that you had to getting that out of Juggy Gales and Will Sokoloff and them. But
let me tell you something. Man. So
I wanted to ask you a question. You know, you made the greatest 12-inch album cover of hip hop of all time. Everybody wanted to be on that short shot. That had to be the greatest short shot. Explain that, bro.
Yo, Chuck, let the world know that, number one. Number two, so what happened was when I went for my second single, if you call it like an LP, like both sides, they asked me where and what location would I want to do it at. So, and be honest with you, iconically at the time, that particular pictures when the Jacob Javits first opened up, and that was in 1986. And as I was telling the brothers prior to you coming on, Chuck, I could have been probably the first rapper to endorse Starter with that outfit on. There was a little politics behind it.
It was amazing, man. People thought you were a ball player. They thought you was from Houston. They thought, yo, man, this is the hip hop. It was like, yo, man, it had to be the most profound hip hop short shot of its time.
Man, I appreciate that, man. The crazy thing is that I had the Yankee cap on with the Houston outfit. You know, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. And like I said, man, you know, I'm just glad to be a part of the culture. I'm glad it started. I would wish my career went a little further than it did, but at the end of the day, you know, I was there for the foundation.
It is going further. You just released a joint, you know, a couple of months ago. So, yo, man, we're the guys that's over here in that rap station doing it up tonight, man. Listen, man, this is in perpetuity, man. This is your life, man. So, I mean,
Yeah.
and listen, man, we're honored, man. And like I said, I'm gonna be in and out. I'm gonna catch it on the other side, watching it. But yo, man, we used to play your stuff all the time at WBAU. We played.
Appreciate it. Hey, Chuck, real quick, man, I want to tell you something, man. 3 weeks ago, one of my best friends got married in Las Vegas, and me and my wife, we came to see you guys at the Planet Hollywood.
Oh,
I went there with DJ Cassidy. I was there. Prior to that day, I was with Busy B at his spot in Vegas. And I hung out with him, and I know he was there that day when you had the thing at with DJ Cassidy. So I just want to let you know that I was there to support you too, man.
Oh, wow, that's something, man. I wish I'd have known, man. We'd have pulled you
Yeah.
up. But yo, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. And like I said, man, with us, man, and what we do, man, we curate, man, we caretake, man, and always never ever stop, man, because we honor Tricky T. We honored your music heavily before, in the middle, and always in what you do now. You listen, man, you're an artist, and you're the epitome of the art form in sight, sound, story, and style, man. So yeah, man.
I appreciate you, man. And also listen to the volume 1 of Spit and Quit. I'm on that. With Van Silk, Euro. Yeah. I'm on that, man. So when you listen to it, when you hear the verse, get back to me. Let me know how you like it.
Oh, it's an honor to be on the same joint, man. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
All right, bro. Salute, y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Chuck.
All right.
Chuck. Love you, brother.
Love you too. Peace.
Yeah.
There we go.
And there we go. So was there ever talk of doing an album with Sleeping Bag?
Was, but never happened because of budget. I think and here we go again. I think Just Ice took the whole budget.
Damn it.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Back then, LL was Def Jam's baby, right?
Right.
I think at the time on Sleeping Bag, Just Ice was Sleeping Bag's baby because Just Ice he went through a lot of stuff. I want to disclose stuff that went down with him at that time, but I know that they really want to focus on him to do or whatever. And then also, don't forget, Nice and Smooth was on the label and EPMD prior to them. Now here's the deal.
Yep.
They actually got I don't know how Will Sakharoff and Russell Simmons worked it out, but they wind up I must have missed the bus or I was late for class, which I shouldn't have been. But at the end of the day, they wind up going to Def Jam. Right. And I stayed at on Sleeping Bag, which is crazy. But right. Yeah, that's a little history as well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what? So after the singles you did, what were you doing after that? Career wise?
Career wise, I wound up working for the city in New York, and I just wind up just getting a regular job because I really at the time in 80, 85, 86, I really didn't know how far this shit was gonna go, man.
Yeah,
I really didn't, man. And I gotta give kudos to LL Cool J because he really, he put his foot down and did what he did. And I'm not gonna say I was on his ass, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. I could have been right there. But being that I wasn't on Def Jam and the politics that may lie, things happen. It is what it is. My mama always used to say, "Boy, you better get a plan B, plan A, get a plan B." Yeah. So I wind up working, man. I'm about to retire from both of my city jobs, man, with a great pension. And like I said, I'm still doing music. And like I said, I'm about to drop that Spit and Quit thing. And it's where I'm at in my life right now, man. I'm good money, brothers.
That's what's up.
Good. That's what's up. Yeah, that's good.
Were
Yeah.
you still gigging for a while after that?
Yeah, every now and then I would have shows here and there. They would ask me to come like to Philly, or they would have me come. I'll go out to North Carolina, do a thing here and there. But other than that, no real touring or anything like that, which I really want, in the near future. In fact, if they do bring old school back out, because a lot of people always want to know where the hell I'm at. And I read a lot of comments on comments on YouTube, like, I think the guy's in jail, or this. I did a big show with Jaquan, the foundation.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And after I did that show, I read the comments. Like, I think he was in jail. Oh, this. Yeah, I just had to laugh. I always love comments, man, and I take constructive criticism very lightly. I mean, I'm just very fond of it. I'm just like, yo, I was in jail. Oh shit! Like, where you been? Like, okay. But yeah, man, that's what it is, yo. That's what it is.
Good. Yeah, it's crazy how because I do my videos on Instagram, so I did Johnny the Fox, and then people were tagging him, and then he inboxed me, and next thing I know, he and I were like talking, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So it's been a long time to get him on here, but I really appreciated that. Like I said, loved your music, so that to be able to talk to my hip hop heroes, I just love it. Yeah.
Hey man, I'm very appreciative of everything, man. And whenever you guys need me in your town or whatever, man, just hit me up, man. Let's make it happen, man. I'm good to go. I got a lot of time on my hands now.
Well, that's okay. So that's what I was going to ask you. Since you have this, chunk of time that's coming up where you can kind of do what you want to do you feel like you maybe have an album in you, and maybe C-Doc could get involved and do a little production work, and we release it on Slam Jams, and it'll be, or Spit Slam, excuse me. And I don't know. Let's just kind of play.
I mean, hey, let's see what happens, man. As they say, man, as an artist and as you do creativity and everything, man, let's see what happens, man. You never know.
And
you never know, man.
Sam Sever on a joint too.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
We gotta get Sam back out there.
Yeah, get Sam back out there. Yep. Yes, indeed.
Well, he's on Instagram, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So he does his beats and does his thing, and I'm listening. I'm like, oh, Sam, you're still doing your thing, Yep. But yeah, man, whatever works, man. I'm open to it, man. You guys, man, let's do it. I'm on ASCAP. I have my publishing. I'm good, man. We're ready to roll, man.
It's funny because I don't think it's ever some artists that feel like it's too late, the time has passed, but there's this whole, especially in Europe, but I mean, here in the States too, there's this whole subsection of hip hop fans that are looking for new stuff from classic artists.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't expect classic artists to update their sound or anything. They just want MCs to rhyme, man. That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you said that, because if you look at the time frame of now and within 30, 40 years, I think everybody's putting out new classic stuff. Like if you look at P-Rock, he just linked with Common, right?
Yep.
If you look at several other artists that just putting out new stuff, I think KRS just put out a new one, and several other artists is just coming back out. So I think everything has what they call full circle. Yeah. It comes back around. I think this time, now that I have a lot of time on my hands, I'm jumping on that circle.
Yeah. Word up.
That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Yep. It's the Renaissance.
The Renaissance.
Yeah.
Yo, let's go, bro. Let's go, man. Let's make it happen. I don't look at it whereas anything is timeless or dated. Yes, I have perfected. Well, prior to me rhyming back in '85, I kind of have kind of other schemes that I use in my rhyme dialect. kind of updated a little bit, but it is what it is, man. It's signs of the time, man. Like, time of the time, man. But it's cool, man. It's a challenge for me, and I love it, man. I'm ready to go.
Do you still approach writing the same way that you did, or how has that evolved for you?
No, man. Actually, because in the beginning, I don't know if it was kind of braggadocious type of stuff that I did, but now it's more a lot of issues, man, in this world, man, that has to be addressed. And I think that just saying it in a slick way can get it through the younger generation and somewhat the older generation that follows us. Like, okay, man, at least you touched on that topic, Yeah.
Yep.
So me. Let me tell you something, guys. I'm just like left, man. I'm just like, I'll fucking do a 16 about Trump, and then at the same time, I'll do something about what the fuck is going on in Israel. So like, it's like,
right?
I'll mix it up. They're like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Right.
But that's me, man. That's me, man.
Yeah. What were you say, Ultra?
No, so I wanted to go back real quick because hearing him talk about Sleeping Bag, and we knew, like you said, Tricky T's on there, Nice and Smooth, EPMD. Back then, was it just so early that labels didn't know what they have, or were they just in there to get a quick buck? Because I'm like, if you kept Nice and Smooth and you, Just Nice and EPMD, like, that's a gold mine.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something, man. You gotta understand, back in 1985, well, let me take it back to Grand Groove Records when I was once Grand Groove with Just Four. Brad, who used to own Brad Records, just jumped in. But when I came into Sleeping Bag, it was really starting. It was really starting to evolve. As hip hop was really starting to evolve, and I think all of us, in terms of artists, president, and whoever was affiliated with Sleeping Bag, didn't know the magnitude of how much this thing was going to be.
Yeah.
Because you gotta understand, aside us as a rap group or rap groups on that label, they also had singing artists. They had Hanson and Davis, right? They had Joyce Sims.
Yep.
Oh, right.
They put out a joint called, I think it's called Dinosaur. It's a popular club record. But I think they were just like trying to figure out what's going on. And I strongly believe the reason why I stayed with Sleeping Bag, I felt that they would be able to become a conglomerate just the way Def Jam was.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just what it is.
I heard a story once. I can't remember if it was EPMD or Nice and Smooth, but they had put their album out, and then they went down to the offices one day, and it was just all closed up. Like,
I wouldn't put it past, because at the time, I was just pretty much done with the label, and I was just like, you know what? Okay, I think I had my time with it. I said to myself, well, I think that was my longevity with it, and I never actually even went back to Tyrone Williams or went back to anything like that. But that's just what it is, man. I mean, at the time, we were the golden era. Like, when I tell you, when I have three lives in this whole history, when I started with Love Squig and the Devastating Four, that was the first generation, because I was right there with KK Rockwell. I was there with Raheem, Melly Mel, and all of them, right?
Yeah.
When it transitioned over to records, well, my group, I thought we was going to get a deal with Enjoy Records. We never did. We tried to get a deal with another record label, which the Aleens were on, because a friend of mine, I was his uncle, so he tried to link us up. That didn't work. And then as time goes on, people were like, okay, we really wasn't really taking it serious. And then, like I said, Rovsky, Harry O wound up going to college. I wound up going to college and playing football for junior college. And then Malibu wound up touring with Bambaataa. And if you look up Malibu, if you look up UB40, it's called Reckless. Malibu, that was my partner who we started rapping together. The record is called Reckless. UB40 is the group. Okay. So rest in peace to him. He wound up dying, I think, in '94. Tragically, things happened. But other than that, yeah, man, I kind of like, when the group broke up, it was just like family's gone. So I kind of like took a hiatus on music for a minute. And then, so some people just like, yo, Trick, man, you need to get back in the studio, man. Do what you do, blah, 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 blah. And it just wasn't the time. God always knows when it's your time to do something, right? Yeah. You always have something to do. You figure out, okay, this is not the time and place, but this is going to be the time and place. But that's how it is. And now I feel that I'm gonna get back into the music, which I did, man. So like I said, I did the thing. They called me up. They asked me to do the thing for Spit and Quit, and I did it, man. I said, you know what, man, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and just make it happen. Let's go.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope that the Van still got you on that. Yeah, because there's so many dope, legendary,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one drops, the volume 1 drops August 8th.
Yeah.
So subscribe to, I guess, with Van and all them, and listen to the verses and listen to everybody and listen to my verse. And let me know how you think.
Yep. I'm supposed to get it tomorrow, so I'm waiting to see the whole thing so I can get it uploaded for Thursday.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Is real quick, is Easy Earl still with us?
Easy Earl is still around. Me and Easy Earl got into some discrepancies. We're men now, and like I always big them up. Like when I did the interview with Jaquan on the Foundation, I big him up because if it wasn't for Easy Earl putting his input into that Johnny the Fox, man, it probably would have been no Tricky T.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he's the one that actually put together the scratching to all that shit. And, back then, when you used to rap, you had to do 4 verses or shit like that. And I was like, I can't believe I did fucking 4 verses. But, big up to Easy Earl, man. I'm not going to say that he wasn't part of it. He was a big part of that project.
Right.
Word.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have any other favorite records from that time?
You mean back in the 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I always like LL. Always inspired. It was very inspired by him, even though I'm a little older than him. I like the production. I like the way he kind of cornered the market with a lot of shit. And the great thing about LL is when he did I Need Love. And I was like, damn, that should have been me. Because I know he was hard, but then he captured, somebody must have put it in his ear. They said, listen, get the ladies. And he did it.
Yeah.
And, I gotta say LL, man, KRS-One. I like KRS-One. Very creative. I mean, he's just a machine, man. Like, I can rap, but that nigga's a machine.
Yeah.
He's a machine. And I'm very blessed to be in that class of 85, man.
Yeah. Word up.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good year.
Yep. All right.
Definitely.
Tricky, anything else? Anything else you want to talk about?
No, that's about it. Now, listen, man, you guys want to do some production? Let's go. Let's email me, whatever. Let me hear it. Yeah. And let's try to put something together. Let's shock the world again, man. I'm ready, man.
We can do some stuff.
Yeah.
Also, if you guys doing any shows or trying to put together any shows, call me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with the give me $20,000, give me whatever. Yo, if you guys get me there, whatever, man, a substantial amount, let's go. Let's get it popping, man. I'm sure with it, man.
That's something that we're working on. We're trying to get situations just for artists like you, man, because we're working with the B Boys, Donald D and Brother B. You know,
I know Donald D.
Yeah, they've got their first album ever coming out here next month, I think. So
okay,
it's right around the corner, you know, and you know, yeah, that's the challenge is trying to find promoters and stuff that'll book old school hip hop tours. But
well, reach out to that guy Charlie Mack. I heard that guy Charlie Mack is doing a lot of great things.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
You know, so I mean, look, man, if we can get in the studio, devise some heat, come on, man, let's go.
Yep.
Let's all get it, man. I don't care. Let's all get it.
Word. That's what's up. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
All right. That's a plan.
All right. Okay. You guys got my information. You guys, get in touch with me whatever time you can.
Yep.
Is that Jennifer? She's back?
Jennifer's back.
I told you I was coming back.
Yeah. All right, so Jennifer, we're gonna wrap it up, man. I gotta get back inside to my gig that I'm doing over here.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for taking the time out to talk with us tonight, bro.
Yeah, man.
No, man, it's been a pleasure, man, for all you guys, even Chuck and everybody, man. Once again, you guys, Jennifer got my number. Give it to everybody. Jennifer, please. You guys, just get in touch with me through my email, my phone. Feel free to call me anytime. And yo, let's shock the world again, man. Come on.
Yeah. Word up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Tricky T.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you, bro.
Anytime, man.
Yeah.
All right. Salute, guys.
Yep. Take care.
And Jennifer, thank you so much.
You got it.
All right, guys. Talk to you later.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace.
Yep. There we go.
You know who else I forgot was on Sleeping Bag?
Cash Money and Marvelous.
Yes.
Right.
Cash Money and Marvelous.
Cash Money and Marvelous. Yep.
Exactly.
Man, that was a label, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, what
like so much potential that just
you got the guy who won DMC DJ contest. You got EPMD. 30 days later, the LP won gold. You got Nice and Smooth. You got Just Ice, Tricky T. So I guess Mantronics was smart because they left and went to Capitol. So they were they were smart and went to Capitol.
It went to Capitol. Yeah.
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 Wow. It's interesting.
Yeah. Great stuff.
Yeah, I love hip hop from that time, man. Those were great.
It was so funny because it was evolving so quickly, and it just kept getting better and better.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know?
And
so dope.
And there was it was like you had your favorite song this week. Next week there was your new favorite, and it was like it just kept building and building, and it wasn't like, there weren't that many rap records.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So you could kind of sift through them all and find your favorites and this, that, and the other thing. So it was a great time.
Yeah, it was.
How much is what did Hype Style say?
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to bring that up. How much is still available?
Oh, that's right. Steezo's album.
Yes, yeah. Steezo.
Forgot about that. Dude.
Man.
Oh
I'm getting Steezo album re-released on Traffic Entertainment 10 years ago. Shout out to the homie. Yeah.
I need to put together all my Sleeping Bag Fresh record tapes.
Right? Yeah. Seriously. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else that we missed. Mikey D and the LA Posse.
Yes. What's the name? Craig Mack, MC Easy and Troop.
MC Easy and Troop. Yep.
Zoom.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
Zoom. Yep. Zoom.
But even what they were saying, like a lot of those club and freestyle records were on with there. So like, man, those dudes must. I think they just didn't know what they had because those dudes had to be making money hand over fist. Because like, how much were they paying the artists and how much was coming in?
Yeah. I don't think the business practices were on the up and up.
No.
Oh, Ron Resnick, Juggy, Will Sokolow. But it's so crazy when you think about it. When you think of all those independent labels, and like just what they did, but I don't know if it was Def Jam linking with Columbia or whatever that was, but any of those labels could have been that. You know, they could have any of them because they all had the rosters.
Yep.
They all had the rosters.
Absolutely.
Fresh Records, T. La Rock.
The lyrical king from the Boogie Down Bronx. Oh,
it's a little hyped.
Yeah.
Just a little.
A lot of those.
We need T. La Rock on here.
Hell yeah, we need T. La Rock on here. Hell yeah.
TLAROCK.
Super dope. Flatline.
Yep.
I think there's a new episode tonight, isn't there?
As a matter of fact, there is. Edition 660.
Wow.
Oh my God. What? Wow.
660?
Yep. New music from Vic Spencer featuring Sean Price and DJ Anthony Mace. New Del P featuring Grand Pooba. New Curious. New Backwood Sweetie featuring Kill and Tajay from the Mighty Souls of Mischief. We have Half Pint and MC Glamorous. New Killer Mike featuring Key Glock and Project Pat. And I even threw the new Body Count single in the mix because why wouldn't I?
Yeah. Why
wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Why not?
And of
also,
course,
go ahead.
I was just going to say there's also tributes on there to DJ Polo, Chino XL, and MC Alkaline from Gunshot.
Word.
So,
yeah. Dope. So check it out.
Yep.
Hip Hop Gods Radio on Rap Station and Mixcloud. You can stream it now. And also joining us tonight, she got her start in classic rap radio. Our lady from the heyday of K-Day, Jennifer O'Jenny.
Yay! All right, Jennifer.
All right.
Good to see you. Thanks for stopping through.
Sure. That's what I'm here for.
Also, got to talk about our sponsors real quick.
Sure, let's talk about them. Bam.
We are sponsored by Hackensack Brewing and their beer Auga, which is dedicated to the Awesome 2, where this weekend, if you head up to Hackensack, New Jersey, you will see Breakbeat Lou on the turntables on the 1 and 2s. You will also see Al Scratch from Ill and Al Scratch on the 1 and 2s. And you can have some of this delicious beer that you see my brother Flatline twisting the can. And you can get some Auga and meet the Awesome 2 and whatever other hip-hop legend might be in the place because they're always at Hackensack Brewing, which is the home of hip-hop.
Word up. Indeed.
Man, we were getting real good at that.
Yes. And the show is also brought to you by the Spit Slam Record Label Group.
The Spit Slam Record Label Group, a Chuck D situation. Catch us on your favorite streaming platform, on Bandcamp, or visit our official web store at spitslamrecords.com. All releases are available digitally or on CD, with select titles available on vinyl and cassette. The Spit Slam Record Label Group. Throwback to the future sound.
Yes, Indeedy. Also, while you're at it, it's free. Oh, there you go. Word up. Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing but goodness right there.
The Mighty Hard Rocker. That's my jam.
Oh, super dope. And it won't cost you anything. Go get yourself Bring the Noise app right now. So
Right now.
Right now. Cost you nothing. And you will love it. And you can join Flatline, Mr. Chuck, and myself every Friday for the Engine Don't Stop radio show. 2 hours of hip-hop goodness on Rap Station, Mixcloud, and in certain select markets on the radio. Yes. I play the Spit Slam Jam of the Week. Flatline's got the Hip Hop God segment. You can catch Ultramag 7 and Jennifer O'Jenny along with our man in Amsterdam, DJ Soul Buck, every Sunday night right here on Channel 0, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where they have the mixtape. They play the music of our upcoming guests. So next week, who are we going to be visiting with?
Jennifer's looking at me, so I'll say it. We actually heard Tricky T talk about Grand Groove Records, but a Grand Groove record artist, T-Ski Valley.
T-Ski Valley will be in the place to be.
Yep.
Word up. Next week.
Yes, sir.
And also, tomorrow night, right here on Channel 0 at... Oh, God, it's really late on the East Coast. But on the West Coast, it's not so bad. I think it's
like 8 o'clock or something.
Yeah, 8 o'clock Pacific time, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be debuting the new show featuring Mocha Only and Dave Sy, Body Hat Weekly. And they'll be breaking down classic albums, maybe under the radar albums, some of their favorites. But tomorrow is going to be their 5th episode. The other ones, I think you can still catch them on Instagram. And they're going to be talking about De La Soul's Balloon Mind State.
They sure are.
Yep.
Sure are. Can't wait.
Yep.
I'll be in the comment section because I got a lot to say about that album.
Oh yeah. So yes. So you tune in tomorrow night right here on Channel 0 as we welcome them. And yeah, I may be in the house. I might be there. Might be around. We'll see.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks for everybody joining us tonight, live and on the replay. And thank you to my co-hosts, Ultramag, Flatline, JOJ, and get to Bring the Noise app now. And join us next week for another exciting episode of It's C-Doc again.
Trisket time.